Well, good morning on a beautifully warm Monday morning, July 16th. And we have some birthdays today because today is Dina Courtney's birthday. So, Dina, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dina. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday. But you know what? I hear Jim calling me. So let's take one moment for me to go find out what he wants. Okay, I'm back. But we have another birthday. Today is Faye Young's birthday. So, Faye, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Faye. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you both have a great birthday today. He was just asking what time we were going to go see Sebastian's baseball game because Sebastian's playing ball tonight. I think I have to check, but I told him I thought it was at 6 o'clock. So we're going to go see Sebastian play ball. Hopefully it doesn't rain. We're supposed to get rain all week this week. Just when my furniture out here is just starting to dry. I cover it every night, but I usually just take the cover off of this chair because this is the one I'm on. But I don't like leaving the covers on all the time, but I don't like putting them on and off every single day. But now that I have a prediction of a chance of rain every single day, I know I'm going to keep it on. So it's Monday, and so I weighed myself. So let me show you how I did. Well, I lost 0.3. I know, whoopie-ding. I told you, I'm still kind of like in a maintenance mode right now. I really want to get back to losing weight, but I'm still at 37.8 pounds lost. So I'm glad I kept that off. It's been very hot and muggy and sticky, and I've been sitting outside a lot. I've been drinking a lot of water, though. But I think the weather might be playing into it a little bit, but, I'll take it, 0.3. It's better than a gain. It's not really much of a loss, but like I said, I'll take it. It's not too bad. I have no plan. Jim and I had gone out to dinner last night. We went to Nap City Garage, which is in New Baltimore. And then we went down by the water. It was nice because it's right off the lake. I had a half of a chicken wrap and a cup of, well, they told me it was white bean chili, but it was more like pea soup to me. I love pea soup, so it didn't really matter. The last time I got it, it was like a white broth to it, but this one was all green and had little specks of peas in it, but it did have white beans in it too. So whatever it was delicious. Jim got chili and jumbo shrimp, and he didn't even eat all that. He says, this is the first time I've ever ordered jumbo shrimp where I've got so much I couldn't finish it. But I only ate half of mine, so I'm going to have the other half today. And then Jim had got a salad with his meal, but he doesn't eat salad, so I'm going to have the salad for my lunch. We took it home, which was just lettuce and tomatoes and some sesame seeds and some cucumbers and some red onions. I think it had some red cabbage in it. So I'll just have that for my lunch. And then my other half of my sandwich. And I had a few French fries left. I didn't eat all the French fries. So I'll have that with a iced tea. So that'll be my dinner tonight. I'll eat that before we go to the game to see Sebastian play. And then Denise went away for her weekend. She got back. She had a really good trip. Mike's back from up north. I thought he was just going up north to do work on his cabin, his trailer. There's a trailer up north. This hunting mostly. But I forgot that Amy's aunt had died, and they had gone up north for the funeral, and then on the way home stopped at his place and stayed there for a couple days. But he said the weather was nice up there, and he said there was a nice turnout. Her aunt was 96 or 97, so most of her friends have passed already, and so she said there wasn't a big turnout, but she said it was a respectable turnout. She was living in an assisted living home for the last couple of years. And then Mary was very perturbed because she went downtown for her results for her biopsy that she had last Wednesday, and her appointment was at 9:30, and so she got there about 9:15, and then they didn't take her back until 10:45, and then she got in the room and the doctor says, I don't know why they had you come today because we don't have the results. It takes a week. Mary says, it cost me $10 to park, all this time coming down here, all this time waiting, and you're telling me that you don't have anything for me? He says, well, I'm really sorry. He says, I don't know why they did that. He says, we won't have the results back till Wednesday or Thursday. He said, but you had to give blood anyhow. And she says, I could have given blood to the other hospital that's like 3 miles from my house rather than come all the way down here and pay all this money. And he was very apologetic. So she won't hear any results until Thursday when she goes back. So she was a little bummed about that. She says, I had to get up early, I had to drive down there. And I thought, well, you know, it's like, sometimes they don't think about you, I think. Sometimes they just worry about themselves. I don't know. So I'm still asking for prayers that she'll get good results. She was really hoping for good news today. Like we said, good news is, no news is good news. That's what we're going with for now. And then, what else? Tomorrow we're going to lunch. The 4 of us, before Mike has his surgery. He's a little bit nervous. I says, you don't have to worry about it. It'll be fine. Of course, you know, any surgery is, you know, you can't say that, but, you know. And then Joan and I were tested, Joan from Rise and Shine Suburban Homesteading. We were texting back and forth with the Gilded Age. I felt so sorry for Gladys. I actually cried. It was just like, I felt so sorry. I've never in my life seen a more miserable bride. And everybody in the church could see how miserable she was walking down the aisle. And her mother sitting there all happy. And no. I did love Bertha's, which is the mother. I loved her sister, Merritt Weaver. I've seen her in so many different things. She's just, I love her characters that she plays. My favorite was when she was on Nurse Jackie. I loved her on Nurse Jackie, which was a good show. But it was so sad. It was just so sad. And they said the only thing different was, like I was reading an article about it this morning. They said that Gladys, which is the bride, locked herself in her bedroom and wouldn't come out for days. And they said that part of the story is somewhat true. She was locked in her bedroom, but her mother locked her in her bedroom because she had tried to run away and she tried to cancel the wedding and all that. And her mother wanted to make sure that she was going to show up for the wedding. So, and then she's based on the Vanderbilts. So I find that I like it. It's like Downton Abbey, which I absolutely love Downton Abbey. And then what else is going on? Oh, I started another book. Let me show you. Justice Denied. This one is 300. This one's got more pages. I think when she was at the beginning, she wrote, you know, I don't know. Maybe when she first started the character, she didn't have that much to say about it. But this is 371 pages. It's a lot. The investigation of LaShawn Tompkins' murder seems straightforward enough. Upon his release from death row, the ex-drug dealer returned to his old neighborhood where he was gunned down on his mother's doorstep. Just another case of turf warfare. At least that's what it looks like on the surface to Seattle investigator J.P. Beaumont, who's handed the assignment under the strictest confidence. Meanwhile, Beau's lover and fellow cop, Mel Soames, is given her own hush-hush investigation. A routine check on registered sex offenders has revealed a disturbing pattern. They're dying off at an alarming rate, and not all due to natural causes. Well, I like when there's 2 stories involved in the book. And then the library, I forgot that I had ordered the next 3 books from the series, and the library sent me an email this morning that the next 3 books are in. I have decided that the other book, which I found out was part of the Walker family series, the book I did order by mistake is the 4th of a 6-part series. I'm just going to turn that one back in tomorrow when I pick up the other books, and then wait until I pick up the 6 books of the series. I'll pick them all up at the same time, hopefully, and then I'll read that. I have decided I'm going to read the 6 of them first before I go into the Joanna Brady. And then Christy gave me a book from her Book of the Month Club. So in the fall and winter, I kind of like half-ass read. But that's when my plan was. I'm going to start reading for that. And then just sit outside and enjoy my rug is finally dry, so I don't have to wear shoes out here. I've had to wear shoes for the last couple of days because the rug was so wet from all the rain. Because I don't like wearing shoes. I just don't. I'm still doing my balance exercises in the morning. I haven't really noticed anything yet, but it's only been 3 days, so we'll see. And I think that's going to do it for today. Not much else going on. Just going to chillax back here and read. I'll probably bring my lunch out here and eat it out here. It's nice outside. I can be outside as much as I want. I should probably cut back on my vitamin D pills that I take because I get so much sunshine. I don't want to overdose. Can you overdose on vitamin D? I don't know. So, we'll see. but that's going to do it. So let's talk again tomorrow. Hopefully we see each other then.